Today I'm going to be a little off topic. I'm going to talk about how trolls attempt to disrupt online conversations and harass, and maintaining a respectful and constructive environment for learning is important. Now, a troll is a person who tries to disrupt or cause trouble on the internet by posting inflammatory or off-topic comments. In my case, I believe the troll is someone who has been negatively reviewed by me in the past and is now trying to harass me and undermine my credibility. I had an experience with a troll in the past, and this person was an actual instructor that I had previously reviewed. He was upset and angry with me and made the mistake of revealing something that only he and I knew. And this information was that he had made an unwarranted copyright strike on my review video. A copyright strike is a formal warning from YouTube that your video has been flagged for containing copyrighted content. And this can include music or video footages or images that you don't have the rights to. If you receive a copyright strike, it means the alleged owner of the material has notified YouTube that your video is infringing on their rights, and your video is immediately removed from the platform, even if the claim is false. And this has happened to me in the past, and I've always appealed and won because they've always been false copyright claims. As I have never infringed on anyone's material, and it takes about 2 weeks for the appeal process to get the video back up onto YouTube. Now, it is possible that one of the instructors that made this false copyright claim is still trolling me, but I have no way of knowing for sure. The trolls often create fake profiles and attack my videos with criticism that lacks merit. To identify a troll, pay attention to their behavior. They may criticize without providing any evidence to support their claims. If you ask them to back up their statements and they refuse or respond with more criticism instead of answering your questions, it's likely that they are a troll. Another way to identify a troll is by looking at the pattern of their attacks. If they only attack a single video and do it with a large number of comments or fake profiles all at once, it's likely that they are a troll. Alternatively, if you see a few comments here and there over a long period of time, it's less likely that they're a troll. In my experience, trolls tend to attack all at once rather than spreading their comments out over time. Now, here's some examples from my last video. So here's one of my videos I released a few days ago, and you can see here where there's 29 replies. There were a few trolls in here that I had to take out, but I think there might be a couple left, like this guy, Jake Gallagher. He didn't really respond or say anything else. He just came in and said, so putting $30,000 to work for the whole year, and after fees and taxes, you're left with $1,500. I can make that on a bad week, and this is ridiculous. Okay, so he's claiming that he's a great trader and he can make $1,500 a week easily. So, here's a false claim and here's some criticism. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and let's talk about this, Jake. So I give him the response, but I also, I ask him, how did you do in 2022? Are you willing to prove you can make money as trading as you claim? So I ask a couple questions here. And of course, I don't get a response. So this troll gets to leave up his comment here. I mean, do you think that's fair? I mean, should I let him leave this comment up here? Or do you think he should engage with me and really get to the bottom of this? Once he comes on here, puts on a fake, makes these fake false claims and says that I'm ridiculous, but he's not willing to engage. And so, of course, I'm going to, implement my policy, because I always tell him, here's my policy. I let him know my policy first. So they know they have to respond. And then what they'll do is what happened was a few of these guys came back and responded with more criticism without answering my questions, of course. And so I had to eliminate them. So here's what happened. Here's how this is all done on purpose. So then this guy, which is a fake profile and pretty positive. Says, be careful following this channel. This guy spends 90% of his time deleting commenters, and that they have valid criticisms. No, they don't have valid criticisms because they won't engage with me. And it's never a good sign. Just look at the comment count compared to the commenters. So half the conversations are missing. And he says they will not debate, but blocks before they try to debate. No, not true at all. I try to debate all the time. And they call me, says calm down, all this kind of stuff. I'm ready to debate. You and your troll profiles are the ones that aren't debating, and I have to take you off. And then you know that I'm going to go ahead and eliminate those comments. And then you're going to come back here with this and accuse me of deleting comments. But you're the one that put the comments in there, knowing my policy and knowing that I was going to delete your comments, so you could come back with this new fake profile and make this. But of course, what do? I tell him, what's your motive? I ask him questions. He knows my policy. Does he respond? No. But then another guy comes in, right? Is this guy really real? No, it's somebody coming in to support this guy. It's the same guy probably, right? A new profile comes in and starts supporting this guy. So this guy doesn't respond, right? Because he knows he can't answer my questions. And he knows if he responds without answering, I'm going to delete him. So therefore, he brings in another profile to support him. And so you've got these guys. So he just keeps adding more profiles. And then I'll ask this guy a question. He won't respond, of course. And then, we come in with maybe a third or fourth new profile. This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. They just keep adding new profiles rather than coming to debate me or talk to me. Maybe they can call it a debate. I'm fine with that. Well, let's talk. Where are you? Oh, you came in with a different profile. And then even when I talk to this profile, I'm like, okay, let's talk. But none of these guys, they'll never respond because they know they'll get eliminated from the channel. So now I'm going to have to start eliminating these guys just without responding, because I know and I understand the game that they're trying to play. Or maybe it's just this one guy, and I understand this one guy, this troll, I understand the game that he's playing. And that's why I made this video. I don't want people telling me, oh, you delete comments. And no, I don't delete comments unless it's a troll. Now, is that fair? I don't know. I want you guys, as my subscribers, I want you to let me know what do you think I should do with these obvious trolls. Now, trolls do not generally help people or contribute to constructive conversations. Their goal is often to deter others from learning or engaging with the content being discussed. And recently, I've implemented a policy to eliminate their fake profiles and defend against their attacks rather than engaging with them and giving them a platform to spread their negativity. Now, as a policy, I ask of those who leave negative comments and try to understand their perspective. If they are unwilling to engage with a fair exchange of ideas, I assume that they're a troll, and I take appropriate action to protect my channel and its community. It is important to maintain a respectful and constructive environment for those who want to learn and engage with the content. Now, criticism can be valuable if it is constructive and based on evidence, as it allows me to learn and improve. However, the troll's criticism is baseless and meant to disrupt and cause trouble rather than to help others. And their goal is to deter people from coming to my channel and learning, which is not helpful to anyone. To address the issue, I have a policy in place to eliminate the trolls' fake profiles. I ask questions of those who leave negative comments, try to understand their perspective, but if they refuse to engage in a fair exchange of ideas, I assume they're a troll and I take appropriate action. I do not want to have a reputation for deleting comments, but I also want to maintain a respectful and constructive environment for those who want to learn and engage with the content on my channel. I'm faced with a decision of whether to eliminate the trolls' fake profiles or continue to defend myself against their attacks. While I do not want to delete comments or have a reputation for doing so, the trolls' disruptive behavior is making it necessary for me to take action. And I've been following my policy and asking questions of those who leave negative comments and trying to understand their perspective. But if they refuse to engage in a fair exchange of ideas, I have to make the assumption they're a troll and take the appropriate action. If you leave a negative comment on this video or others, I will ask you questions and try to understand your perspective. I may also ask if you're a traitor, as I assume those who are watching and commenting on my videos are traitors or prospective traitors. And my goal is to reach common ground and have a constructive exchange of ideas. If you do not answer my questions and respond with more criticism, or you just don't respond at all, it is likely you are a troll and not interested in having a meaningful discussion. So I did take a poll, and I did want to talk about how I came about this policy. If you go to the community tab here, and I took this poll right here: should I engage with commenters on my video even if I know they're fake trolls? Yes, it helps the channel grow with more comments, 21%. And no, it's a waste of time, 80%. So 80% of the people that took this survey that were from my channel, I'm assuming that's how this works, said no, just eliminate the trolls. So that's why I implemented this policy. Now, this is my current policy and what I tell anyone that could possibly be a troll. So I quote, "I'm sure you're being honest, but I need to get this info to you. Unfortunately, I have a troll or two." And this is what happens when you do real reviews without affiliate links. So I have a troll or two that consistently show up with new profiles, make false claims, then never answer my questions. And I'm always open for discussion about trading and criticism of my trading style. And if you're really open to a back and forth conversation, I look forward to it. Because of past trolls, I've had to implement a policy on my channel, and I'm open to criticism as long as we can have a fair dialogue. And I will answer your questions or criticisms, and you should answer my questions. If I ask questions and your next response is not answering the questions, or you just leave your comment up without answering, I will have to determine that you are one of the fake troll profiles, and I will have to ban you from the channel. So this is your fair warning. So let's talk about this." End quote. Now, I would like to know what my subscribers think about my current policy for handling trolls. Do you agree with the way I am currently addressing this issue? I value the input of my community, and I'm open to any suggestions or recommendations you may have. So please let me know your thoughts on this matter by either leaving a comment or hitting the like button or hitting the dislike button.